pleasure to look after each and one of you, culinarily wise, over the last 10 days. We still have a few days left. What I would like to do, while I have this opportunity, is just let you in on a couple of ship tips. We produce 15,000 meals every single day, folks. That's correct. This is just a small part of my team here. Thank you. Local, aren't they? That's breakfast, lunch and your dinner as well. Also, while we're here, I have a galley personnel staff of 150 staff overall. And as I said, we do produce 15,000 meals every day. But that also does not include the extra 850 staff we have on board as well. And we're producing 4 meals a day for them as well. And I can assure you, they are the biggest food critics that we have on the ship. Absolutely. What I do have standing in front of you right now is all of my galley management, and you would have seen them throughout the cruise around the ship, and I certainly hope you took the opportunity to talk to them. They're certainly here to help any way we can. If you have any special requirements, etc., they're here to help. And I will take the chance just to introduce you to them individually, so you know who they are, where they are, so if you do see them around, you can say hello. First of all, I'm going to introduce you to the sous chef that is in charge of the biggest food outlet on the ship, and that's the Windjammer. We do up to 1,800 to 1,900 every morning just for breakfast alone in the Windjammer. We're open up there obviously for breakfast, lunch and dinner, as well as afternoon tea. And the sous chef in charge of that, he comes all the way from India. Give him a hand, folks. Mr. Vinod. He also makes a very good curry, just in case you wanted to know. The next person I'd like to introduce you, she actually runs Deck 5, so everybody that's up there tonight, she's been in charge of your food up there, folks. Yes, you. She's been in charge of your food over the whole cruise. And her name is Marina, and she comes from Russia. Yes. As I said before, we do have 850 staff, and for that we do have to have a sous chef, and he's in charge of their meals, and he comes from the Philippines, Mr. Nicasio. He's very happy. There was a big boxing fight today, for those who didn't know, so Mr. Pacquiao won the fight. Yes, yes. The next gentleman I'm going to introduce you to, he's actually in charge of the biggest, obviously you people down here on Deck 4, he's in charge of all of your meals. He's also in charge of breakfast down here, he's in charge of the brunches that we do on sea days, and of course he's in charge of all the food that comes out here for your dinner tonight. Did you enjoy your shrimps? Those big tiger prawns? Yes. The man in charge of that is Mr. Ivan, and he comes from India. Fantastic. Have you enjoyed your desserts throughout the ship, folks? Let me introduce you quickly to my pastry chef, Mr. Rias, all the way from India. He's in charge of the pastry, folks. All your beautiful desserts. Now, one more, well, actually a few more little things to mention. If you haven't had the opportunity to try our 2 specialty restaurants, which is Chops and Portofinos, I thoroughly recommend you make yourself a booking. You still have a few days left. The food up there is absolutely fantastic, and I have a sous chef, a very good sous chef up there, and he personally comes to visit every table to ensure that everybody is well catered for. Now, his name is Cedric, and he comes from France, folks. Don't forget, we still have a few days left. You can make a booking. The final gentleman I'm going to introduce you to, he's my right-hand man, my number 2. He's in charge of the overall food production out of the 7 food outlets we do have on board. And he also relieves me when I go on vacation. And his name is Frank from Germany, folks. I have one more little thing to say. Even though we produce, as I said, 15,000 meals every day, it doesn't really mean much if we don't have the fantastic service staff that produce and deliver our food to you. And I'm talking about your assistant waiters, your head waiters, the maitre d', Mr. Kavanchi from Turkey. I would just like to say thank you guys very much from myself and my team. We know you do a fantastic job each night delivering our product and giving fantastic service. It's very much appreciated. So thank you very much to all the service staff and the bar staff as well. I'd just quickly like to say something in Spanish.
Muy buenas noches, señor, damas y caballeros. Para todos los que hablan español. Muchas gracias. Aquí tenemos el placer de tener con nosotros los jefes ejecutivos de cocina, el señor David, que viene de New Zealand, junto con su equipo de cocina también. Aquí se produce más de 35.000 refeições diarias con un llama en el comedor. Esperamos que tengan disfrutado aquí toda la noche la comida y los servicios de su personal. Gracias.
Yes, my name is David. I come from New Zealand. If you see me around the last few days, please say hello. And otherwise, if I don't see you around again, have a fantastic last few days. And I look forward to seeing you around and have a safe trip home. Good night, everybody, and enjoy yourself.